bought a brand new notebook to start a clean page, but I'm still a prisoner in an old gilded cage. I scrubbed the walls and I painted them white, but your shadow still stretches in the middle of night. They say forgive and forget like it's easy to do, like I can just bleach out the memories of you. But you're the stain on the wood, the crack in the glass, and I'm still waiting for the ghost of us to pass. I've burned the bridges and I've changed the locks, but I'm still hearing the tick of our old kitchen clock. It's a permanent ink, it's a deep-seated scar. I know exactly who we are. I can't erase the past, I can't undo the years, I can't wash away the salt from all of these tears. You're woven in the fabric, you're the grain in the stone. I'm haunted by a history I'm carrying alone. Every hello I say has the weight of goodbye, and I'm still looking for the truth in every old lie. I'm moving forward, but I'm looking back fast, because I can't, no I can't erase the past. I see a red car and my heart skips a beat. I think I see your silhouette across the street. Then I remember that you're miles away, but my mind is a theater where our highlights still play. I've tried to delete every photo and text, but I'm still wondering what we would have done next. It's a muscle memory, a reflex of the soul, to reach for the part of me that used to be whole. And if I could take a sponge to the back of my brain and wipe out the joy just to get rid of the pain, would I be lighter or just hollow and cold? A brand new story with no one to hold, but the ink is too dark and the paper's too thin. I'm stuck in the places where we used to begin. I can't erase the past, I can't undo the years, I can't wash away the salt from all of these tears. You're woven in the fabric, you're the grain in the stone. I'm haunted by a history I'm carrying alone. Every hello I say has the weight of goodbye, and I'm still looking for the truth in every old lie. I'm moving forward, but I'm looking back fast, because I can't, no I can't erase the past. It's written in the stars, it's carved in the bar. It's the only light left in the dark. I'm trying to forget, trying to forget, but the ink won't fade and the price is paid. I can't erase the past. I didn't tiptoe in, I ran straight through the door. Left every wall I built in pieces on the floor. I didn't ask if you were safe, I didn't need to know. I just felt the pull of you and let myself go. I gave you every secret, every scar, every dream. Poured myself out so completely, there was nothing in between. No parachute, no safety net, no looking at the ground. Just you and all that open sky before the fall came around. And people said slow down, they said be careful now. Said love like that will burn you. I said I didn't care how, because half a love felt like a waste of being alive. So I gave you everything, I gave you more than I could survive. I loved you recklessly, like fire loves the wind, like there was no tomorrow and no memory of sin. I loved you recklessly, no map, no holding back. I burned through every border till there was nothing left intact. And maybe I was foolish, maybe I was blind, but God, I'd rather love like that than never lose my mind. I loved you like a wildfire, beautiful and free. I loved you recklessly, I loved you recklessly. There were signs along the way that I refused to read, red flags I kissed and called them roses. That was me. I translated all your distance into something I could fix. Dressed your silence up in stories, gave your cold a tender twist. Because when you're in that deep, you only see the light, the way it falls across their face and turns the wrong to right. I didn't love you wisely, but I loved you true and whole. I poured you into every crack and corner of my soul. And now I sit with all the pieces of that kind of love, wonder if the burning was worth every push and shove. And honestly, the answer lies somewhere between the grief. Yes, I would have done it all again, that's the belief. I loved you recklessly, like fire loves the wind, like there was no tomorrow and no memory of sin. I loved you recklessly, no map, no holding back. I burned through every border till there was nothing left intact. And maybe I was foolish, but I was never less than real. And there's a kind of glory in the way I chose to feel. I loved you like a wildfire, beautiful and free. I loved you recklessly, that was always me. I don't regret the loving, I regret the losing. The way the ending made the whole thing feel like bruising. bruising. But even in the wreckage, I can find the beauty there, the proof that I was capable of loving without care, not without care for you. I care too much, I know, without care for the consequence, for sheltering the blow. I gave you my whole chest, every chamber, every room, and even now I'd open every door again for you. I loved you recklessly, like fire loves the wind, like there was no tomorrow and no memory of sin. I loved you recklessly, no map, no holding back. I burned through every border till there was nothing left intact. And maybe I was foolish, but I was never less than real. And there's a kind of glory in the way I chose to feel. I loved you like a wildfire, beautiful and free. I loved you recklessly. That was always me. No regrets for the burning, no shame in the fall. I loved you recklessly, and I give it my all, recklessly, recklessly. That's how I loved you, recklessly, and it was real, and it was true. I'm practicing the art of acting fine, tracing the patterns of the floorboard line. I don't say your name when our friends are around. I've buried the ache deep under the ground, but the grocery store has your favorite tea, and a song on the radio is killing me. I keep my mouth shut, I keep my eyes dry, while a hurricane's screaming a quiet goodbye. The loudest screams are the ones never heard. The heaviest weight is the unspoken word. I'm a crowded room with a hollow core, a locked up house with a swinging door. I miss you in silence, I miss you in gray, in the breath that I hold at the end of the day. It's a dull, steady throb that nobody sees, like a winter that's freezing the leaves on the trees. I'm screaming your name in the back of my mind, but out in the light I'm the composed kind. No tears on my face, no cracks in the shell, but missing you quietly is a special kind of hell. My phone's on the nightstand, dark as a stone. I've deleted the drafts, I've left it alone. I see something funny and reach for the send, then remember we reached the beginning of end. So I swallow the joke and I swallow the grief. In the kingdom of silence, I'm a common thief, stealing back moments where we used to be, before you became just a shadow to me. If I let it out, would the windows all break? Would the foundation shiver and the city streets shake? Or would it just be a soft, lonely sound, like a single dead leaf hitting the ground? I'm choosing the leaf, I'm choosing the hush, while the memories hit with a physical rush. I miss you in silence, I miss you in gray, in the breath that I hold at the end of the day. It's a dull, steady throb that nobody sees, like a winter that's freezing the leaves on the trees. I'm screaming your name in the back of my mind, but out in the light I'm the composed kind. No tears on my face, no cracks in the shade, but missing you quietly is a special kind of hell. Don't tell the world, don't let them know I'm still holding on while I'm letting you go. I miss you in silence, silence, just me in the quiet, just me and the ghost of you. It wasn't in the places I prepared myself for, not the anniversary, not our song at your front door. It was a Tuesday, mid-sentence, half a cup of tea, when the ordinary air just filled with you and broke me. A stranger laughed the way you used to laugh too loud, and suddenly I couldn't see just you inside the crowd. I thought I had the missing scheduled, safely stored away, but grief doesn't ask permission for the hour or the day. I've built a life that doesn't need your name in it, and most days I believe it, most days I'm okay with it. But then the light falls wrong, rain sounds like your voice, and missing you comes over me like I never had a choice. I miss you unexpectedly in doorways, in between, in the quiet of a morning I didn't think you'd reach. I miss you in the smallest things, a sense, a shade of blue in every room I'm finding till I'm not, and it's you. I don't go looking for a live, it finds me anyway. That hollow in my chest that only knows your name. I broke a little without you, I've just never learned how to stop missing you unexpectedly, even now. I saw your handwriting on a note I'd left unread, just 3 words, pick up milk, and I sat down and wept. Not for the love we lost, or all the things we said, but for the ordinary life that lived inside your head. I saw a movie that you would have hated, start to end, and I laughed and reached for my phone to tell you then. But second when I forgot and then remembered again, that's the sharpest kind of missing, that's where it begins. People say it softens, and it does, it really does, but soften doesn't mean it's gone, just quieter than it was. It hides in all the corners of a life I've rebuilt new, then steps into the hallway, and it's wearing your shoes. I miss you unexpectedly, and always in between, in the quiet of a morning I didn't think you'd reach. I miss you in the smallest things, a scent, a shade of blue in every room I'm finding till I'm not, and it's you. I don't go looking for it, but it finds me anyway. That hollow in my chest that only knows your name. I learned to live without you, I've just never learned how to stop missing you unexpectedly, even now. Maybe this is just what love leaves when it goes, not a wound you keep reopening, just one that always shows. In the in-between, the off-guard, the unhurried afternoons, when my heart forgets to armor up, and suddenly it's you. I'm not broken anymore, I want you to know that part, but whole doesn't mean I don't still feel the shape you left inside my heart. And maybe that's okay, maybe that's what staying means, to love something so real it echoes in the in-betweens. I miss you unexpectedly, and always in between, in the quiet of the morning I didn't think you'd reach. I miss you in the smallest things, a scent, a shade of blue in every room I'm finding till I'm not, and it's you. I don't go looking for it, but it finds me anyway. That hollow in my chest that only knows your name. I'd rather know without you, I've just never learned how to stop missing you unexpectedly, even now. I watch the seasons change behind the glass, counting every second I let pass. I kept the porch light burning through the rain, like a holy ritual to dull the pain. I saw the cracks, I heard the warning signs, but I kept on reading between the lines. I built a cathedral out of maybe soon, chasing the shadow of a hollow moon. I didn't stay for the love we had, or because the good outweighed the bad. I stayed for home, and it let me down. It kept my head up while I started to drown. I believed in the version of you that kept me here. Yeah, I stayed for hope until there was nothing left to break. The dinner's cold, the wine is bitter now. I'm tired of trying to remember how to make you laugh or make you see my face. I'm just a placeholder in my own space. They told me wait, they told me give it time, but believing a liar is my only crime. Hope is a heavy thing to carry alone. It's a beautiful garden overgrown with stone. It's the cruelest anchor, it's a golden chain. It's the only reason I invited the pain. I stayed for hope and it let me down. It kept my head up while I started to drown. I believed in the version of you that was kind, while the real you was leaving me further behind. It wasn't the habit, it wasn't the fear, it was the ghost of a promise that kept me here. Yeah, I stayed for hope until there was nothing left to break. Now the hope is gone and I'm finally free, but there's barely a whisper remaining of me. I stayed too long, I made the mistake. Now there's nothing left, nothing left to break. I was the last one to turn out the lights, the one who kept choosing the losing streak fights. I saw the cracks, but I called them design. I poured all my spirit like cheap bitter wine into a glass that was already chipped, while you were already mentally unzipped. I ignored every siren and every red flare just so I could tell myself you were still there. My dignity's dusty, my pride's on the floor. I kept coming back for just a bit more. I turned giving up into some kind of sin, while you were just waiting for the end to begin. I stayed until it hurt, I stayed until it bled. I lived on the scraps of the things that you said. I stood in the fire until I was charred, just to prove that a heart could be beating this hard. There was no prize for the time that I spent, just a hollowed out shell and a soul that is bent. I didn't leave early, I didn't leave fast. I stayed until the always was finally past. I stayed until it hurt. I'm wearing the bruises of holding on tight, of lying to mirrors in the middle of night. It'll get better, it's just a rough patch, while you were busy striking the very last match. I watched the walls crumble, I watched the roof fall, and I stood in the rubble, the king of it all, exhausted and broken with nothing to gain but a PhD in the language of pain. Is there a medal for losing your mind, for being the one who is loyally blind? I overstayed my welcome for a story that's old. I waited for a miracle that wasn't coming true, and I stayed until there was nothing left to view. I stayed until it hurt. I stayed until it bled. I lived on the scraps of the things that you said. I stood in the fire until I was charred, just to prove that a heart could be beaten this hard. There was no price for the time that I spent, just a hollowed out shell and a soul that is bent. I didn't leave early, I didn't leave fast. I stayed until the always was finally past. I stayed until it hurt. My hands are finally open, but they're shaking. Yeah, they're shaking. I stayed too long, too long. Now I'm just empty. I stayed until it hurt, and then I stayed a little more. I thought the shaking would stop by now, that I'd forgotten the why and the how. But I'm a house with a slanted floor, a rattling frame and a ghost at the door. I see the sunlight, I hear the birds sing, but I'm still bracing for the winter you bring. The bandages are off, the skin looks clear, but there's a trembling deep in the gear. They tell me I'm lucky, they tell me I'm free, but they aren't the ones living inside of me. I'm a map with the borders all torn away, trying to survive in the wreckage of yesterday. I still feel the damage, I still feel the depth of every cold word and the way that you went. It's a hairline fracture that never quite heals, a phantom vibration of how a heart feels when it's been handled rough and left in the rain. I'm finding the pulse, but I'm keeping the stain. You're long gone, but the silence is heavy and strange, and I still feel the damage, and you left in your age. I'm careful now where I place my trust, like an old engine gathering rust. I don't lean too hard, I don't breathe too deep. I'm guarding the secrets I used to keep. It's not that I'm broken, it's just that I'm changed, like a room where the furniture's been rearranged, but the marks on the carpet still show where you stood. I'd fix it all up if I only could. It's in the way that I flinch when a voice gets too loud. It's how I get lost in the middle of a crowd. You didn't just leave, you left a debris of the person I used to believe was me. The storm is past, the sky is blue, but I'm still picking I still feel it. It started like helium, light in the chest. Two drifting clouds heading north, then to west. We were gravity defying, we were easy and gold, with a story that didn't feel like it'd get old. But then came the whispers, the not tonight sighs, and the clouds turned to iron in the back of our eyes. The laughter got shorter, the pauses grew long, until we were humming a different song. I didn't see anchors being dropped in the deep. I didn't feel the mountain while we were asleep. But I woke up one morning and couldn't quite rise under the weight of the look in your eyes. Our love turned heavy, it turned into light. It stopped being the wings and became the bed where we're pinned to the mattress, unable to move, caught in the friction of a deep charging groove. We're drowning in maybe and sinking in stay, while the light of the beginning is drifting away. I can't even hold you without my arms shaking, because our love turned heavy and now it is breaking. The I love yous are anchors we throw at the wall. They don't fly anymore, they just stumble and fall. We're dragging the ghost of 1,000 mistakes through a house full of mirrors and high tension stakes. I wanna be bad, I wanna be free, but you're pulling on me, and I'm pulling on thee, and the water is rising I remember the light was a pale, sickly thin, the kind of morning where the winter creeps in. You didn't use a hammer, you didn't use a knife, you just quietly edited me out of your life. I was waiting for a storm, a crash or a cry, but it was just a shrug and a thanks for the try. The keys hit the counter with a hollow metallic ring, and suddenly I was a ghost of a thing. No grand finale, no curtains, no bow, just the then turning into a never and now. I reached for your sleeve, but I caught only air as you walked out of the door like I was never even there. The day you let me go, the world didn't end, the ground didn't shake, the sky didn't bend. It was just the sound of a lock clicking home and the terrifying silence of being alone. You did it so easily, like shedding a skin, while I'm still trapped in the where do I begin? The clock kept on ticking, the sun stayed in tow, but my heart stopped beating the day you let me go. Let me go. I walked through the rooms where our echoes still play, moving the shadows and the ghosts out of the way. The bed is too wide and the coffee's too much. I'm a portrait of someone who's lost their own touch. You walked into the sunlight without looking back, leaving me here in the middle of the track. I'm a question mark hanging in a sentence you closed, the most painful secret that's ever been exposed. Was it a Tuesday? Was it a June? Did you plan the departure or was it too soon? I'm dissecting the minutes, I'm haunted by why, looking for a truth in a hollowed out lie. You didn't just leave, you released the balloon and watched me drift higher, away from the moon. The day you let me go, the world didn't end, the ground didn't shake, the sky didn't bend. It was just the sound of a lock clicking home and the terrifying silence of being alone. You did it so easily, like shedding a skin, while I'm still trapped in the where do I begin? The clock kept on ticking, the sun stayed in tow, but my heart stopped beating the day you let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Just like that, no hesitation, no turning back. The sun kept on shining, but I'm still in the snow from the day you let me go. I'm still setting the table for two, and I catch myself and start to undo the habit of reaching for your hand in the dark, leaving me cold in this this quiet, empty park. I hear your laughter in the hallways draft, a ghost of a moment where we both once laughed. But the walls are just plaster and the floors are just wood, and I'm standing right here where we both once stood. Every door that slams, every wind that blows, sounds like the secret that everyone knows. It's a ringing in my ears, a weight in my chest, the ghost of a guest who won't let me rest. It's the echo of your goodbye, over and over, like a storm in the sky that won't ever blow over. It's the sound of the silence you left in your wake, a hollow vibration that I just can't shake. I'm trapped in the reverb, I'm lost in the sound of a love that felt quiet and hit the cold ground. It's not just the leaving that's making me cry, it's the endless, haunting echo of your goodbye. Your goodbye. I've tried to drown in it out with the radio low, but the songs don't know where I don't wanna go. I went to the places we used to call ours, but your name is written in the streetlights and stars. The coffee's gone cold and the clock's ticking slow, but the echo stays loud while the memories go. You said it once, but it's playing on loop, like a bird that's been caught in a tightening hoop. It's a whisper, a shout, a low steady hum, the beat of a heart that's finally gone numb. One little word, just 2 syllables long, but it's turned into the world's saddest song. It's the echo of your goodbye, over and over, like a storm in the sky that won't ever blow over. It's the sound of the silence you left in your wake, a hollow vibration that I just can't shake. I'm trapped in the reverb, I'm lost in the sound of a love that felt quiet and hit the cold ground. It's not just the leaving that's making me cry, it's the endless, haunting echo of your goodbye. Ooh, goodbye. It's still ringing. The silence is the loudest thing I've ever heard. Just the echo of that one last word. I haven't moved a single chair since you left, like I'm scared to disturb the ghost of us. I still buy the coffee that you like the best, and leave a little space on the morning bus. The clock on the wall ran out of time, but I let it stay still at 9:30. That was the moment the world went gray, the moment you turned and walked away. They say that time is a healer, a friend, that every broken road finds an end. But I'm still standing in the pouring rain, counting the echoes of your name. The locks are changed, I saw your picture on the mutual feed. You look like you finally found what you need. A smile that doesn't look forced or thin, while I'm still wearing the grief on my skin. I try to sleep on the edge of the bed, but I'm crowded by things that we never said. The silence is louder than the city outside. It's a hollowed out canyon where I try to hide. They say every night. It's in the floorboards that creak your name. It's in the winter air, it's in the flame. I could burn this house to the cold hard ground, but the memory of you would still be found in the ashes, in the dust, in the wreckage of our broken trust. I changed my number and I moved downstream to a different city, to a different dream. I threw out the letters and the Polaroids too, trying to scrub out the scent of you. But you're in the way that the coffee pours, you're the rhythmic creak in the hallway floors. I run till I'm breathless, I run till I'm blind. It's a fever that won't break, a debt I can't pay, a shadow that follows the light of the day. I build up these walls just to watch them all fall, because you're the silence and you're the call. You're the love I can't escape, the ghost in the wire, the ice in the water and the heat in the fire. I've tried to know you, I've tried to unfeel, but the more that I fight it, the more you're real, like a scar on my skin, or a salt in the sea. There's no version of after, that's just me. I'm a prisoner of a heart in a hollow shape. You're the only love I can't escape. Met someone new with a kind, steady gaze, who doesn't know how I've been lost in a maze. But when he leans in for a kiss on the cheek, the ghost of your memory makes my knees weak. It's a haunting, a beautiful crime to be stuck in a loop at the end of our time. If I could wash my soul in a river of lead, if I could pull every word that we ever said from the back of my throat, from the beat of my chest, maybe I'd finally get some rest. But you're woven in the thread, you're the grain in the wood. I forget you tomorrow if I only could. You're the love I can't escape, the ghost in a wire, a ice in the water and the heat in the fire. I've tried to unknow you, I've tried to unfeel, but the more that I fight it, the more you're real, like a scar on my skin, or salt in the sea. There's no version of after, that's just me. I'm a prisoner of a heart in a hollow shape. You're the only love I can't escape. Every road leads back, every door is a trap. I'm still on the map, in the territory ordered. I can't escape, no, I can't escape. You're still here, still here, and I'm still yours. Your old jacket still hung by the door, like a ghost that I can't bring myself to ignore. I still sleep on my side of the bed, leaving room for someone who already left. I learned all your silence, your storm and your scars. I mapped every wound like I was reading your stars. But loving you hard didn't make you stay. You just got comfortable watching me break. And I told myself it was love, it was real, that the pain had a purpose, the wound it would heal. But some things you hold on to only teach you to believe. And I was the lesson that you'd never need. You were the love I should have left before the winter, before your cold could reach the parts of me that still remember. I stayed too long in a house made of maybe, kept waiting for you to love me back, but you were able. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of what I called us, and learning how to breathe without the weight of all your promises. You were the love I should have left, but God, you were the love I can't forget. I memorized the sound of you leaving, the creak of the door, the silence that followed your breathing. I've replayed every fight in the dark, looking for the moment I should have known from the start. You said love was a language you never learned right, but I was your student while you just survived. I gave you my whole self, my soft and my raw. You gave me just enough to keep crawling back for more. And I know that I'm stronger than the girl that you knew, but God, even now I still reach out for you. Maybe love isn't leaving if it still pulls at your chest, or maybe that's just the scar of what I should have let rest. You were the love I should have left before the winter, before your cold could reach the parts of me that still remember. I stayed too long in a house made of maybe, kept waiting for you to love me back, but you were able. Maybe I loved you the way the tide loves the shore, always returning even when it should pull back more. I don't hate you, that's the part that still hurts. I just loved you past the point where love should have worked. So take your silence, take your name off my skin. I'm finally learning where I end and you begin. You were the life I should have left, but darling, you are still my best. The love I should have left, the love I'll never forget. The lamp is on, but the room feels cold, like a story that's finished but never been told. I turn the TV on just to feel the air, voices in the background pretending someone's there. Your side of the bed is a country I can't enter. The pillow holds the shape of you, still soft at the center. I used to fall asleep inside the sound of your breathing. Now the quiet is so loud it sends me reeling. The day I can't survive, the day is noise and motion. There's coffee cups and errands in a world in slow commotion. But when the world goes quiet and the clock forgets to rush, that's when everything I'm missing rises up from the hush. The nights feel empty when now you're here. They stretch out long and wide and full of everything I fear. The nights feel empty, the dark talks back, and every shadow on the ceiling knows what I lack. Tried the music, tried the light left on, but none of it fills the space you left before the dawn. The days I'm learning, but the nights they won't let go. The nights feel empty. God, I miss you so. 3 in the morning and I reach for my phone. Type your name halfway, then put it down alone. There are things that only happen in the blue of the night, when the walls lean in and the mind loses its fight. I remember how you laughed at nothing before sleeping, how you pulled me close like keeping me was worth the keeping. Now I lie here wide awake and count the hours through, counting down to daylight just to make it past the blue. I know it's not forever, people say it gets lighter. The grief is just love with nowhere to go, and the nights grow brighter. And maybe they are right, and maybe I'll believe it, but Tonight the empty's heavy and I have to just breathe. The nights feel empty without you here. They stretch out long and wide and full of everything I fear. The nights feel empty, the dark talks back, and every shadow on the ceiling knows what I lack. I tried the music, tried the light left on, but none of it fills the space you left before the dawn. The days I'm learning, slowly I'm letting go, but the nights feel empty. And tonight I let them know. There's a version of this night where you come back through the door, where the key still fits, where the floor still knows your footsteps like before. I've lived that version more than I can count. Then the morning comes and empties the amount. I'm not waiting anymore, or at least I'm trying not to. I'm learning how to be alone without it breaking right through me. But the nights are honest in a way the days refuse. They strip me to the bone and show me everything I lose. The nights feel empty without you here. They stretch out long and wide and full of everything I fear. The nights feel empty, the dark talks back, and every shadow on the ceiling knows what I lack. I tried the music, tried the light left on, but none of it fills the space you left before the dawn. The days I'm low tonight I'm letting go, but the nights feel empty. And tonight I'll let them know. The lamp is still on, the room is still cold, but I'm still here. And that's brave, I'm told. The nights feel empty, but I'm still here. We followed the map, we read every line. We swore that the stars were perfectly aligned. We built the foundation, we painted the walls, but we never prepared for the way a house falls. It wasn't a storm, it wasn't a blow. It was the quietest death that I'll ever know. We did everything they said we should do. I gave all of me, you gave some of you. But the math didn't add, the gears didn't turn, and now we're just watching the blueprint burn. This is the way that love failed us both, in the broken Two tired people with the same heavy name. We ran out of fuel, we ran out of road, while carrying such a mismatched load. I look at your face and I see a stranger's eyes, reflecting the ghost of our best laid disguise. They say love is enough, but they're wrong, they're wrong. It's a fragile thin thread when the wind is too strong. It's a bitter pain, it's a heavy cost to realize exactly how much we've lost. This is the way that love failed us both, in the broken promise and the hollow oath. It wasn't our fight, it wasn't our lie, it was just watching a beautiful thing slowly die. We tried to hold on, but the grip was too weak. Now the silence is the only language we speak. Yeah, this is the way love failed and left nothing left to breathe. No more trying, no more crying for a love that's gone cold. No more stories left to be told, just the echoes of the plans we made in the ruins where our shadows fade. Nothing left to break. I gave you something I had kept for years, something I'd rebuilt from rubble, clean of all its fears. I handed it to you with both hands open bare. You took it like it mattered, like you'd handle it with care. I told you things I'd never said out loud before, the kind that live in locked rooms behind the farthest door. And you smiled like you meant it, maybe you did then, but something in you chose to let me down in the end. It wasn't just a lie, it's what the lie reveals, that you looked at my trust and decided how it feels to use it like a comfort you could set aside, like something you could borrow and return whenever you liked. You broke my trust, not loud, not all at once. You broke it quietly in choices made in the dark. You broke my trust, the one thing I said keep, the only wall I'd taken down, the deepest part of me. And now I'm standing here with nothing left to give, learning how to trust the mirror, learning how to live with the door back on its hinges, locked back in my hand. You broke my trust, I don't know if if I can mend. The worst part isn't anger, anger I could hold. The worst part is the second guessing, watching stories fold. Did you mean it in the beginning? Was any of it true? Or was I just convenient, something easy to move through? Now I replay every moment, scanning for the cracks, wondering which version of you is the one I can't take back. And that's the cruelest thing, you didn't just break us too. You made me doubt every good thing I thought I knew. I'm not the one who should be carrying this shame. That weight belongs to you. You know exactly where the blame lives, in the story that you told yourself that night. And I'm done making room for you to tell me that you're right. You broke my trust, not loud, not all at once. You broke it quietly, in choices made in the dark. You broke my trust, the one thing I said keep. The only wall I've taken down, the deepest part of me. You said sorry like it was a door you could walk back through. Like sorry undone silence, like sorry makes things new. But sorry is just sound if the action stays the same. And I've been fluent in your apologies, I know that game. So keep your sorry, keep your reasons and your why. I'm learning that some people only teach you how to cry. And I deserve someone who guards what I lay down, not someone who dismantles me and wonders why I drowned. You broke my trust, not loud, not all at once. You broke it quietly, in choices made in the dark. You broke my trust, the one thing I said keep. The only wall I've taken down, the deepest part of me. But I'm still standing, barely, but I'm here. And I will build again, just not with you near. With the door back on its hinges, locked back in my hand. You broke my trust, but I will learn to mend. I trusted you, I trusted you, and I'll learn to trust again, just never you. I went to sleep with the person I knew, but I woke up to a stranger instead of you. The coffee's still steaming, the morning is bright, but your eyes have gone cold since the middle of night. There was no storm, no thunder, no rain, no gradual slide into to this kind of pain. Just a sudden shift in the way that you breathe, like you'd already decided it was time to leave. I'm shaking the calendar, checking the clock, searching for the moment the key turned the lock. But the map is all blank and the signal is dead, and I'm trapped in the things that you haven't yet said. You changed without warning, you shifted the tide and left me here standing on the hollow side. One day you were home, and the next you're a ghost, a silent departure from what I love most. There was no goodbye, no, it's not working out. Just a wall made of ice and a shadow of doubt. My heart's still in yesterday, trying to stay, but you changed without warning and drifted away. I'm looking for clues in the way that you move, searching for the person I have nothing to prove. But your voice is a frequency I can't quite catch, a locked heavy door with a broken off latch. You're sitting right there, just 3 feet away, but you're 1,000 miles gone in the words you won't say. It's a whiplash of silence, a crush in the dark. How did the fire just lose every spark? Give me a reason or give me a lie. Just don't leave me here with no how and no why. I take a scream, rock plate hitting the floor, over this quiet walk out of the door. How do you turn off a light in a soul and leave such a jagged and permanent hole? You changed without warning, you shifted the tide and left me here standing on the hollow side. One day you were home, and the next you're a ghost, a silent departure from what I love most. There was no goodbye, no, it's not working out. Just a wall made of ice and a shadow of doubt. My heart's still yesterday, trying to stay, but you changed without a warning and drifted away. Yesterday, you loved me. Today, I don't know who you are. No warning, no sign, just a sudden straight line. You changed I was right there at the table, right there in a room, talking but your eyes were somewhere else, lost in the gloom. I changed my hair, I changed my voice, I laughed a little loud, trying every way I knew to stand out from the crowd. But you looked through me like a window, like a pane of glass, like I was just the scenery and you were just passing past. I wore my heart so open, it was right there on my face, and still you look beyond me to some other time and place. I tried to speak your language, learn the way you moved, shrunk myself to fit the shape you needed, bent and grooved, but no matter how I shifted, how I showed up, how I tried, I was standing right in front of you, invisible inside. You didn't see me, you looked but never found me. You had your arms around me, but your mind was somewhere free. You didn't see me, not the real, not the whole, not the part that needed witnessing, not the depth of my soul. I could have set the sky on fire, written my name in the light, but you were always just too far away to see me right. In the loneliest place I've ever stood, I want you to hear this, was right beside you. You didn't see me, I told you about the thing that broke me years ago, the wound I'd kept so carefully, the part I rarely show. You nodded in the right places, said the words that fit, but a week later you'd forgotten every word of it. I celebrated quietly in rooms you didn't enter, grieved and always cried, and cars fell apart come winter. I needed you to notice, not to fix it, just to look, to find the page I was on and read a line or two of my book. Maybe you were fighting battles I was too blind to find. Maybe you were disappearing in your own troubled mind. I forgive you for the human part, the tired and the lost, but I can't forgive the choosing not to see. Whatever the cause, you didn't see me, you looked but never found me. You had your arms around me, but your mind was somewhere free. You didn't see me, not the real, not the whole, not the part that needed witnessing, not the depth of my soul. I could have set the sky on fire, written waiting for the silence to turn back into sound. But while I was building, you were packing your bags, leaving our colors to fade into rags. I looked for a reason, I looked for a fight, but you just stepped out into the quiet of night. I didn't fail us, and God knows I tried to keep the pilot light burning inside. But a fire needs two to stay out of the cold, and you let go of the only hand you had to hold. You gave up on us, you just let it go, like a stone in the water, sinking down low. You didn't even try to catch the fall, you just let your back and gave up a war. I was fighting a war that you'd already lost, counting the memories while you counted the cost. It wasn't the distance or the twist of our fate, it's just that you gave up, and you didn't even wait. Is it easier now with no one to please? Does the air feel lighter with that much more breeze? Because I'm still here with the blueprints and plans, with the weight of a world falling out of my hands. You made it look simple, you made it look clean, like cutting a character out of a scene. But I'm still the actor who's missing his cues, still waiting for a version of us that includes you. You didn't break my heart, you just let it drop. You saw the red light and you actually stopped. I would've walked through the fire, would've crawled through the rain, but you weren't even willing to shoulder the strain. It's the giving up that's the hardest to take, knowing you didn't even care enough to break. You gave up on us, you just let it go, like a stone in the water, sinking down low. You didn't even try to catch the fall, you just turned your back and built up a wall. I was fighting a war that you'd already lost, counting the memories while you counted the cost. It wasn't the distance or the twist of a fate, it's just that you gave up, and you didn't even wait. You just quit before the story was done. You left me here, being the only Now there's nothing left to say. You gave up on us. Goodbye. The coffee is cold, the conversation's dead, but I'm still replaying every word you said. Searching for a flicker, a crack or a sign, a moment where your heart stopped beating with mine. You walked out the door with a steady, calm stride, while I'm trapped in the questions I'm I'm keeping inside. It wasn't a blow up, it wasn't a scream, just a quiet exit from a shared broken dream. I'm a detective in an empty room, sifting through the shadows and the lingering gloom. But the fingerprints are gone and the trail is cold, and I'm holding a story that'll never be told. You left me wondering, you left me in the dark, with a hollowed out chest and a fading spark. Was it something I did? Was it someone you found? Or did you just get tired of being around? I'm drowning maybe and sinking in why, looking for a truth in a silent goodbye. The map is all blank and the signal is gone, and you left me wondering how to move on. I see our friends and they ask how you've been. I give them a smile that's paper thin, because I don't have an answer, I don't have a clue. I'm just as much a stranger to the new version of you. Did you plan it for weeks? Did you decide in a breath? Was it a slow fading out or a sudden heart death? I'm checking my phone like it's got the key to the person who used to be everything to me. Give me a reason, even if it's cruel. Don't leave me here feeling like a ghost or a fool. I know is a mountain I can learn how to climb, but nothing is a sentence for the rest of my time. Close the book, slam the door, set the bridge on fire. Just don't leave me hanging on this rusted out wire. You left me wondering, you left me in the dark, with a hollowed out chest and a fading spark. Was it something I did? Was it someone you found? Or did you just get tired of being around? I'm drowning in maybe and sinking in why, looking for a truth in a silent goodbye. The map is all blank and the signal is gone, and you left me wondering how to move on. Just why? I'm still waiting for the rest of the sentence, still waiting for the end of the song. You left me wondering, and the silence is way too long. I was standing on the edge of the world we made, watching the colors of the sunset fade. I reached for your hand, I reached for the light, but you step back into the shadows of night. I thought we were a team, I thought we were one, but you left me standing when the damage was done. The wind was screaming, the ground gave way. I had 1,000 things I wanted to say, but you just watched with those empty eyes as the truth finally stripped away. You'd be the hand, but you let me crash into the desert sand. No, I'm sorry, no way, no stay. You just turned around and walked away. You let me fall alone, and now there's nothing left to break. The silence as I tumbled was the loudest sound. The gravity of losing you is what I found. I'm picking up the pieces in the valley below, learning the lessons that I didn't wanna know. You weren't the a little too late. I would have caught you, I would have tried, I would have stood right there by your side. But the air is cold and the sky is black, and I'm never ever looking back. You let me fall, you let me go to the darkest depths that I'll ever know. Thought you'd be the net, I thought you'd be the hand, but you let me crash into the desert sand. No, I'm sorry, no way, no stay. You just turned around and walked away. You let me fall alone, and now there's nothing left to break. I'm down here now, looking up at the ledge where you stood. I'd say I'll miss you, but I don't think I could. You let me fall, and in the breaking I finally saw that I didn't need you at all. Nothing left to break. Check the clock at 4:30, waiting for your key to turn in the door. Then the cold hits me, sharp and new. The house is a museum dedicated to you. I bought the coffee you always liked, even though the bitter taste feels like a spike. It's a reflex, a ghost in my bones, a king who can't give up a broken throne. I didn't have a plan B, I didn't have a backup line. I built my whole world on the fact you were mine. Now the compass is spinning, the North Star is gone, and I'm shivering here in the break of the dawn. 'Cause you were my eyes, my silhouette, the start of the story, the happily then. You were the ink in every letter I wrote, the anchor that kept my small spirit afloat. Now always is over, and forever is dead, and I'm haunted by your love that sings to us dead. turn to my right to catch your expression in the flickering light, but it's just empty velvet and a stranger's coat, and a lump like a mountain stuck in my throat. They say time is a healer, that the bleeding will stop, but I'm still at the summit, waiting to drop. Always is a heavy word to carry alone. It's a promise that's carved in a crumbling stone. You were my Tuesday, my Sunday, my June, the gravity pulling the tides to the moon. Now I'm just drifting, untethered and wide, with no one to tell how I'm breaking inside. 'Cause you were my always, my silhouette, the start of the story, the happily then. You were the ink in every letter I wrote, the anchor that kept my small spirit afloat. Now always is over, and forever is dead, and I'm haunted by all the things that we said. How do I learn to just be me when you were the only world I could see? You were my always, my always, the one thing I thought wouldn't change. Now everything familiar feels so strange. I'm still looking for you in the crowd, saying your name but not out loud. You were my always. Now you're just